Greetings everyone, and welcome to Secondary Weekly, where I try to highlight some news stories from the previous week that you may have missed or flew under the radar. If you're interested, all sources and other information will be listed in the description. Now, let's get to this week's stories. UNESCO has recommended that the Great Barrier Reef in Australia be classified as in danger. After experiencing 3 mass bleaching events in the past 5 years, the reef now contains half of the coral that it did in the 1990s. Climate change has induced rising water temperatures and is lethal to coral, which in turn is vital to the reef ecosystem. If the recommendation is approved by the UN World Heritage Committee, Australia would be asked to cooperate with UN experts to implement plans to improve the reef's protection. While Australian leadership recognizes the threats of climate change, some believe that the reef is being singled out, while other sites are in just as much peril. As climate change escalates, the melting Arctic has opened an opportunity for shipping to greatly expand in its waters. Typically only an option in the summer months, some expect trade routes to be available year-round in the near future. However, the most vital shipping route, connecting Europe to China in the seas north of Russia, could be a point of political contention. Russia has asserted it has the authority to control the waters with military and ice-breaking vessels. Both the US and China are wary of such ideas, and it has yet to be known if more Western and Asian countries will consider the route viable. In recent months, several professional athletes have tested positive for COVID-19 even after receiving a vaccination. There are several reasons why athletes in particular seem to test positive post-vaccination. Pro athletes are tested rigorously, and many athletes who have tested positive received the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The J&J vaccine has an efficacy rate of 66%, lower than Pfizer and Moderna's 95%. This is especially concerning for the Tokyo Olympic Games, with many worried that asymptomatic athletes can still spread the virus at a global event. Now I'll wrap up with Highly Curious. A group of friends erected the highest slackline ever in the state of California. Of the group, only 2 were able to walk the 2,600-foot-long rope suspended 1,600 feet above the ground without falling even once. A group of Hollywood stars, including George Clooney, Don Cheadle, and Eva Longoria, have funded a new magnet high school in Los Angeles to help teach and encourage students who want to seek careers in cinematography, engineering, visual effects, and other jobs necessary to the film industry. A study of Venus has shown that the planet's surface acts similar to the plate tectonics found on Earth, and could lead to new discoveries about the planet's volcanic activity. Australia was forced to temporarily relocate inmates from a prison as it continues to battle a plague of mice. The rodents' decaying bodies, as well as poop and urine, have made the situation in the prison and other locations across the country uninhabitable. In an effort to combat growing rates of obesity, the United Kingdom will ban junk food advertising on television before 9 p.m. There are, however, numerous exemptions, so it is yet to be seen if there will be a dramatic reduction in fast food advertising. A report released on Friday by the Pentagon recounts 143 cases of unidentified aerial phenomena gathered since 2004 that have no known explanation as to how the objects managed to fly at such daunting speeds with no obvious means of propulsion. Finally, check out this very short video by Getty Images that shows the extent and severity of the drought inundating the Southwestern United States. And that's all for this week. Let me know down in the comments which story you guys thought was the most interesting, or if there's anything you think I may have missed. If you guys enjoyed the video, it'd be awesome if you guys could like and subscribe. I really appreciate any feedback you guys give me. And of course, have a great week.